Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm I was thinking to talk a little bit about the last few days because I had a little low. It was a while since I did because I have cleansed a lot lately, but these last few days I have felt like understimulated, bored. I have had nothing to do. I have felt like when will things change? I know I am on my path, the right one. I know that I have released what I needed to release, at least most of it. And now I am following universe, but I have felt stagnated still, like nothing happens. And still I know that a huge deal is happening behind the veil. I don't see it, but they are working their buttocks off for me. I mean, Cora never gives up. She would never give up on me, ever. So I know this, but still there has been the feeling of I want a paycheck. I want a job. I want like that. And I was like, should I go do the dog walking and stuff? And I hear them say, no, you are to rest, little one. Rest. Things are moving so fast. You need your energy. You don't have much energy left. And I felt like I don't have a little energy left, but it did catch up with me today. I realized that I actually are pretty drained, which is odd because I do nothing. I've been lazy, lonely, and stuff like that. But I think that the being drained thing from my energies is because I have been too much up in my mind. My inner darkness, Sebastian, has been back messing with this. So I haven't gotten the rest. So yes, I am drained. And I asked universe today to like cleanse all my chakras, and they did. I could feel the pressure, how they opened everything up and released what was not supposed to be there. I don't think they filled it completely with energy because there is still something I need to like release and let work through or something. I don't know. I have been yawning a lot today. But then afterwards I did take a bath, and in the bath I was thinking, I did study to be a shadow coach and spiritual coach. I have had 4 years of spiritual awakening. There have been lots of dark night of the soul, I can tell you. And when I had my ADHD group therapy, I attended it. The psychologist did tell me that you are very wise. You need to speak up more in the group because they could learn a lot from you. You carry so much wisdom that we don't have in our course materials, she said to me. And she said, I never said that to anyone before, so you should take it to your heart because it's true. And that was very nice. But then I started, actually, since I had studied to be a shadow coach, I started making an online course about raising your frequency because I think the world needs it. So it was all about like how to nurture your energy because it is your life force, about how to do your shadow work, very important for a good health and harmony and inner balance and all that. So there was some things I will show you. You can see here a little bit what it's about. And I think the world needs it. I know that I am a Syrian star soul, and my mission on planet Earth, without my own growth, except for my own growth, is to help the collective, to talk, to guide, to lead. I'm a leader, universe keeps saying to me. And I am to be noisy, to help people, to lecture, or keep courses and stuff like that, to share my wisdom. But most of all, to share their wisdom because they are sending things down to me because the world is in this huge energy shift and people are noticing it. People are waking up. And universe is sending down the little soldiers to help raise the frequency of planet Earth. Starseed, light workers, earth angels, so many. And most people probably don't even know it. but there will come a day, or they are doing their mission already. Either way, it doesn't matter. But I did start making this course because I wanted to introduce it to the ADHD clinic, because I think it's needed, not only for people with a hyper brain, who can't control impulses and stuff like that, high sensitive people. I'm one of those too, so that is worse than ADHD, by the way, high sensitivity. But this overthinking mind and stuff, people have this, and we live in a world that is stressful, that is full of pressure, all the must do's, and we are being taught how to think and act, so we are not living our authentic self. And we feel like we are happy, but are you really happy, or are you just like content with what you have because that is what people expect from you? And since people are waking up, they are finding their own truth, and going through this spiritual journey is not easy. And I have found during my awakening a lot of strategies and support on how I can identify when it's the darkness talking and when it's me. Because sometimes our darkness are so sneaky, and it's bad habits, negative mind patterns. Oh, you're not good enough, or something like that. And then we tell ourselves and make it true, even if it's not. But it is our ego self doing it. And when you raise the awareness of this, it is much easier to break the dark. When you start feeling a low, and you can identify easily why you have these thoughts, what is the reason, energy thieving and all of that, it's easier to break the pattern before you spiral down into full darkness, because it can be difficult to crawl yourself back up from that dark hole that it's so easy for a sensitive mind to fall down into. So I made this online course that I was to introduce to the clinic, but I didn't do that. I didn't get to it. And then I stopped it because the hyperbrain has said we are good at starting things, but not finishing things. So that's been lying like resting on my laptop or something. And I do avoid my laptop if I can. Yeah, bad habits. But I was thinking that now when I have nothing to do, I realize that TikTok is fun because I like to see my followers grow. I have 128 now, so I'm aiming for 130 by the end of the day. I love you, all of you. I'm very happy. And I was thinking to maybe put together a little video with some of this content about how to do your shadow work, how to nurture your energies, because it's your life force, how to raise your frequency and vibration with shifting mindset and all of that, because we often are our biggest enemy, criticism and self-criticism and all of that. So we need to sometimes shift mindset to live a healthier life, maybe, or something. There's so much in our mind that we need to be comfortable with going inwards and actually see ourselves as we are, and learn to identify what is the true me and what I think is the true me, because this is how I have been learned to be. They programmed me. How do I deprogram myself? So I was thinking to make a little online course or something, video about things like that, because then I'm not only babbling, and I do tarot also, by the way, and I know that the tarot videos are popular, so that's good. The vlogging is very much both for myself, but I think maybe people can enjoy it, who knows. But I think videos about this shadow work thing and stuff, it could be useful for people, and then I feel like, oh, I contribute, because I said, I know that this is what I'm going to work with, but I haven't started it yet. The universe keeps telling me rest, rest, rest. And I will, but it is easier to feel that you're moving forward if you actually have something to do. They don't want to give me a job or anything because they want me to just wait, be patient. And yeah, I will try, but at least I can have something to do while being it. And I will rest. I have my Zelda also. That is good resting for me. Play Zelda. So I have some thoughts, and I will maybe show, I don't know, show a little bit about what I'm thinking, and please do give me feedback or what you think, thoughts, ideas about it. It is a start for me to feel that I am at least a little bit start doing what I'm meant to do. They are not very happy if I probably do it. I had difficulties opening Canva actually to find the files, but they let me open it eventually. So we will see. But please do give me your feedback on what you think. But I think that the world needs some awareness about how to raise your frequency, how to nurture your energies, release what is no longer for you, shifting mindsets and stuff like that. And I know there are lots of influencers and stuff talking about this already, but I think this is both for me and maybe I can do it a little bit differently. I don't know. We will see. But I feel optimistic, and this low that I had the last few days is gone. It's gone. I told today, this morning, when I talked to Universe, I said, Sebastian needs to go. And they filled me with energies and they cleansed me, and I felt it. And we have a good agreement, but most of all, I have the trust back, trust in the process. And that is worth gold. And the reason that I can trust the process without hesitation is because I trust Cora. And she's the one making the decisions up there. It's not my higher self. He is very content with letting her make the decisions. He's approving them. But she's the one who's doing the real job. I know this. He knows this, and he's very happy. I saw visions of them working in the office, actually. So I have her, and I know, as she said once, that she would die for me. If she lost me, she would drop dead. She said in the first time I channeled her. And I know it's true. She's so doing everything she can for me. So how can I not trust her? That she wants my best. And she says to me, wait, little one, rest. Yes, I should. And I know that she's right. Especially as been yawning half the day. But I also know that I need something to do. So this is an idea. Now I babbled enough. Please do give me feedback or something if you have watched this far, and take good care of yourself. I will post a reading soon, and we'll see you. Bye.